Episode 2 of our new Warriors Ground podcast is available on the Warriors SoundCloud page in addition to the iTunes Music Store. And one of the guests this time around is ESPN NBA insider Marc Stein, talking about the MVP race, Coach of the Year honors, and much more. As we watch this team and also watch the MVP race and Stephen Curry making his bid, what would make the most sense for why Steph would be the MVP?
Well, the easiest thing that people reflexively say is best player on the best team. So that there will be voters who, on that basis alone, vote for him. But I think also if you really examine it, last time I looked, the Warriors were 18 points per 100 possessions better when Steph plays compared to when he doesn't play. So don't just say he's the same guy and it's a great team and they're just, he's just riding the wave of a good team. He is the tone setter. He is the catalyst for this team. The way the Warriors play, it does start with him. And so to me, Steph and James Harden are at the top. It's really hard to separate them. I would have to say Harden might have the slightest edges of with me as we speak because of what Houston has done without Dwight Howard for him to keep them in the top four. But when you look at those final standings, if the Warriors are in the 60s in win total, they've won the West by 5, 6, 7 games, whatever it is. Steph Curry's got a 50, 40, 90 season, which he's been flirting with for a while. It's a coin flip for me right now between Curry and Harden. I don't know how to separate them, so I'm glad we still have some time here.
You think of what Steve Kerr has done here. Is this maybe the best job by a rookie head coach of all time?
Well, as hard as MVP is, Coach of the Year is just as hard because Steve Kerr and Mike Budenholzer, I don't know how you choose between them. Steve Kerr, he's a people person. He's always been able to connect when he was a player, as a broadcaster, as a GM. I mean, he knows how to relate to people. So, but he won this team over in record time, and he's done a fantastic job. I mean, you couldn't go wrong picking Steph or Harden for MVP. You couldn't go wrong picking Kerr or Budenholzer for Coach of the Year.